It's 4:18 a.m. in the Southern Caribbean. From where I'm standing on the bridge of the USS Gravely, the sea looks calm, too calm. No waves hitting the hull, no wind, just dark water stretching in every direction. Then the sound cuts in. A long warning tone echoes through the ship. Not loud, not chaotic, just sharp enough to make every sailor stop moving. Boots freeze on the deck. Conversations die instantly. On the main screen in front of me, 3 contacts appear at the same time. Fast, low, closing hard from the southwest. Their speed jumps past 28 knots. No radio calls, no friendly signal, just 3 small surface targets driving straight toward the ship. The watch officer leans closer to the display. The tags update. Origin: Venezuela. The captain doesn't shout. He doesn't rush. His voice comes over the system, calm but firm. Set condition 3. Man all key stations. Below us, metal doors slide shut. Helmets snap on. The ship wakes up all at once. I can feel it under my feet. The 5-inch gun slowly turns, just a few degrees. Not aiming, just visible. Out on the water, nothing looks different. But everyone here knows this is no drill. 3 Venezuelan patrol boats are closing in fast. And in this part of the Caribbean, that kind of move is never a coincidence. What's happening out here is not random, and it's not just about 3 small boats and 1 warship. The USS Gravely is operating about 20 miles off the Venezuelan coast in international waters. Legally, that matters. This is open sea. Any navy can sail here, but in reality, this stretch of the Caribbean is one of the most sensitive zones in the region. For the past several weeks, us Navy ships and Coast Guard cutters have been running constant patrols here. The goal is simple to explain: stop drug routes, track weapons moving by sea, make it clear that these waters are being watched. But for the sailors on board, it feels very different. This is not a quiet mission. Every patrol comes with pressure. Venezuela sees these ships as a challenge. Washington sees them as law enforcement. That gap in interpretation is where trouble starts. Just days before this moment, us forces stopped fast boats suspected of carrying illegal cargo. Warnings were ignored. 1 boat was disabled at sea. Caracas reacted with anger. Public statements were made. Accusations followed. And now, instead of words, the response is steel and engines. These patrol boats are not here to win a fight. They are here to get close, to force a choice, to see how far they can push without crossing a clear line. For the crew of the Gravely, this isn't about politics. It's about staying calm while someone else tries to make you blink. 1 wrong move here can turn a routine patrol into an international crisis in seconds. And that's why these 3 dots on the radar suddenly matter so much. From this moment on, everything happens fast, but it feels slow at the same time. On the main radar screen, the 3 contacts keep closing. The distance drops under 10 miles. Their speed stays high. No hesitation. No course change. Just straight lines pointing toward the Gravely. Down in the combat center, no one raises their voice. Short updates come in, one after another. Bearings, speed, closest point of approach. Each number matters. Each update tightens the room. On deck, sailors move with purpose. The 5-inch gun crew checks speeds and locks. The closed defense system powers up and holds. You can hear its low mechanical sound through the ship's steel walls. It's a reminder that every layer of defense is now awake. On the bridge, the captain watches the same screen I'm looking at. He doesn't rush. He doesn't look away. His orders are calm, steady, and deliberate. Maintain course. Hold fire. Let them show their intent first. That decision matters more than it sounds. Firing too early would change everything. Waiting too long could do the same. As the range closes further, the air inside the ship feels heavier. Sailors glance at screens, then back again, checking that what they see is real. These are not blips. These are real boats, with real people on them, making real choices. Then comes the next move. The call goes out to prepare the helicopter. This isn't about attacking, it's about seeing. From the air, there's no hiding speed or direction. As the flight crew gets ready, The three Venezuelan boats keep coming. No radio response, no warning shots, just engines pushing water aside as they aim for the ship's side. At this point, the question is no longer what they are doing. The question is why they are willing to get this close. If you were standing here with me, watching that distance shrink second by second, would you hold your position or show force? Press 1 if you would stay steady, press 9 if you would act now, and subscribe so you don't miss how this decision plays out. Because the next few minutes will decide whether this stays a warning or becomes something much louder. The helicopter lifts off the deck just before sunrise. From the bridge, I watch it rise into the thin light, blades cutting the air as it moves fast toward the three boats below. This is not an attack move. This is visibility. A clear signal that the Gravely is not blind and not isolated out here. Within seconds, the crew in the helicopter has eyes on the targets. Three small Venezuelan patrol boats. Low hulls, engines pushed hard. They are running close together, steady, disciplined, and clearly intentional. Back on the ship, the radar picture tightens. Every move they make is tracked in real time. There is no doubt anymore. These boats are not drifting. They are not lost. They are here for a reason. The range drops to 5 miles. Inside the combat center, updates come in without pause. Speed steady. Formation holding. No visible weapons. But no sign of turning away either. This is the most dangerous kind of escalation, the kind that stays just under the legal line. The captain orders a formal radio call. Venezuelan naval vessels. This is a US warship operating in international waters. You are closing at high speed. Change course immediately. The message goes out calm and clear. Then the waiting begins again. Seconds pass. Long ones. No reply. No turn away. Just the sound of water against steel and engines cutting through the sea. On deck, the ship's weapons are now fully visible, not aimed, not locked, just present. It is a silent warning, and everyone understands it. Then the boats finally respond, not with words, but with movement. Their speed drops slightly, but instead of leaving, they slide into position alongside the ship, matching course at a dangerously close distance. From the bridge, the gap feels smaller than the numbers suggest. 3 miles on a screen does not feel far when you know real people are inside those boats. Every turn of the helm is now careful. Every engine's sound feels louder. The helicopter circles lower, staying in clear view. It reports back steadily. The boats are holding position. No change, no retreat. This is escalation without gunfire. A test of nerves, a test of rules, a moment where nothing happens, yet everything is on the edge. If you were in command right now, with 3 patrol boats shadowing you this close, would you keep holding back or send a stronger signal? Press 1 if you would stay restrained. Press 9 if you think this already crossed the line, and subscribe so you don't miss what comes next. Because at this distance, one wrong move could change everything in seconds. Just when it feels like this standoff might drag on forever, something changes. The radio crackles to life. The voice that comes through is tight, controlled, and unmistakably Venezuelan. There is no shouting, no threat, just a statement delivered carefully, as if every word has been rehearsed. This is the Venezuelan Navy. You are operating close to our territorial waters. Identify your mission. On the bridge, no one reacts right away, not because they are unsure, but because this moment matters. How you answer a question like this can shape everything that follows. The captain responds without delay. This is USS Gravely. We are operating legally in international waters. Maintain safe separation. For a brief moment, it looks like that might end it. The Venezuelan boats slow down. Their speed drops from the high 20s to around 20 knots. The wake behind them softens. The tension on the bridge eases just a little. But then comes the twist. They do not turn away. Instead, the 3 boats adjust their angle and settle into a parallel track, shadowing the Gravely at just over 3 miles. Close enough to stay relevant, far enough to avoid a clear violation. It's a calculated move, and everyone here knows it. This is no longer a charge, it's a shadow. From the helicopter, the report comes back steady and calm. The boats are holding formation. No signs of disengaging. No signs of escalation either. They are simply staying there, forcing the ship to decide how long this can continue. What makes this moment dangerous is not what they are doing, but what they are not doing. They are not backing down, and they are not giving the Gravely a clear reason to act. If you were here, watching them match course mile for mile, would you see this as restraint or a provocation in disguise? Press 1 if you think the US handled this right. Press 9 if you think this was already a step too far, and subscribe so you don't miss how this standoff finally breaks. Because now both sides are committed, and neither wants to be the first to blink. The standoff reaches its tightest point just after 4:40 a.m. Nothing explodes. No alarms scream. That's what makes this moment so heavy. From the bridge, I can see the 3 patrol boats holding their line, steady and close, riding the same course as the Gravely. The ocean is calm, but the ship feels tense, like it's holding its breath. Inside the combat center, every screen shows the same picture. Range stable, speed matched, no sudden turns, no radar spikes, no weapons raised. It's clean, quiet, and dangerous. The captain leans forward slightly. Not to rush, to focus. He knows the rules as well as anyone here. Speed alone isn't enough. Distance alone isn't enough. Even a hard maneuver wouldn't justify force unless intent becomes clear. The helicopter circles overhead, staying visible. Its presence fills the space where words fail. From above, the crew reports the same thing again and again. Boats steady. Crews watching. No sign of disengaging. A short order comes over the bridge system. Maintain course. Hold posture. No extra words. No drama. On deck, the weapons stay exposed but untouched. No locks, no targeting tones, just steel visible in the growing light. It's a message without sound. Seconds pass, then minutes. And then, almost without warning, the pattern breaks. One Venezuelan boat begins to drift east, slowly, not sharp, not sudden. The second follows, then the third. Their formation loosens. The distance starts to grow. No radio call, no final message, just movement. On the bridge, no one reacts right away. The captain waits. The helicopter keeps circling. The ship holds course, logging every second, every change. Only when the range opens enough does the tension ease, not relief, just control returning. This ends without a shot fired, but it ends on purpose. If you were the one giving orders in that moment, would you call this a win through restraint or a missed chance to show force? Press 1 if you would have done the same. Press 9 if you think a stronger move was needed, and subscribe so you don't miss what this decision means next. Because the boats are leaving now, but the message they sent is still out here. By 5:05 a.m., the 3 Venezuelan patrol boats are moving away along the coastline. Their speed is lower now. Their formation is loose. From the bridge, I watch them shrink into the distance, still visible but no longer pressing. The USS Gravely never changes course. Every system stays active. Every second of the encounter is recorded. Radar tracks, radio calls, engine data. Even the heat levels on the ship's weapons are logged and sent up the chain. Within minutes, the full report is already moving to US Southern Command. From the air, the helicopter confirms what we can see. The boats are no longer shadowing. They are heading home. For the crew, there is no celebration, no release of tension. This is not a movie ending. It's a quiet return to routine. And that is exactly the point. The ship stayed within the rules. No shots fired, no headlines forced. But make no mistake, this moment will not be ignored. Back in Washington, analysts will break this down frame by frame. Was this a test of response time? A signal after recent US operations? Or a warning meant to draw a line without crossing it? Out here, those questions matter less than the lesson. This encounter proves how close things can get without a single weapon being used. How fast a calm patrol can turn into a crisis. and how restraint, when backed by strength, can send a message just as clear as force. The Gravely didn't retreat, it didn't escalate, it held its ground. That balance is fragile. Next time, the approach might be faster, the distance smaller, the patience thinner. If you were the one watching those boats pull away, would you trust that this ends here, or do you think this was just a warning for something bigger? Press 1 if you believe restraint worked, press 9 if you think this is only the beginning, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next chapter. Because in these waters, silence never means nothing. It usually means someone is planning their next move.